Long ago, in the ancient kingdom of Obiomora, there ruled a wise king named King Aguba and his beautiful queen, Queen Olama. Their kingdom was rich with forests, rivers, and golden farmland. The people lived in peace, but one sorrow hung over the palace. The king and queen had no child. Years passed. The royal drums remained silent for a royal birth. Every night the queen prayed beneath the moon. Spirit of the ancestors, she whispered, bless this kingdom with a child. One night an old mystic woman appeared at the palace gates. She said only one thing. Before the next harvest moon, a child will be born. But the kingdom must accept him exactly as he comes. Then she vanished into the forest. The palace midwives gasped when the child was born. The baby had 6 toes on each foot. Fear filled the room. Such a child may bring misfortune, whispered one another and the one elder. But the king lifted the child high and declared, this child is my son. The gods do not make mistakes. They named him Prince Obiora, the child marked by destiny. As Obiora grew, strange things began to happen. When he walked through the forest, birds followed him. Animals did not fear him. The wind seemed to whisper his name. But the villagers were afraid. Children whispered behind his back, the 6-toed prince, the spirit child. Only one person believed in him completely, his mother. She would say, your difference is not everyone welcomed the prince. The king's advisor, Chief Olatuna, feared the boy. He believed the strange child might one day replace his power. So he spread rumors. The 6-toed prince will bring darkness to the kingdom. Soon the people began to fear Prince Obiora. Even the palace guards watched him consciously. The young prince felt the loneliness growing in his heart. One night, the same mystic woman returned. She came to the prince while he sat alone beside the river. She said, your 6 toes are not a curse. They had the marks of forest
the 6-toed child?
One day, when danger comes, only you will save this kingdom. Then she disappeared once again into the mists. Years later, terror came to Obiomora kingdom. A giant creature from the forbidden forest began destroying farms and villages. Warriors tried to fight it. None returned. The people cried, who will save us? The prince stepped forward and he said, I will. But the chief mocked him. You, the 6-toed child? Still, Prince Obiora walked alone into the dark forest. Deep in the forest, the prince discovered something incredible. When his 6 toes feet touches the head, the ground seems to speak to him. He could hear the roots of trees, the flow of rivers, the heartbeat of forests. The forest itself guided him to the monster's cave. The creature roared, but instead of attacking, Prince Obiora spoke calmly. I am the son of this land. The monster bowed. It had only been guiding the forest from greedy hunters. The prince returned to the kingdom with the creature walking peacefully beside him. The people gasped. Instead of destruction, the creature protected the farms and forests. The kingdom realized the truth. The prince was not cursed. He was chosen. Lies were revealed, and he was banished. Years later, King Obiora grew old. He placed the royal crown on his son's head. Obiora became a wise and powerful ruler under his leadership. Forests were protected, villagers prospered, peace lasted for generations, and the people told their children, never fear those who are different. Sometimes the mark that makes you strange is the mark that makes you great. What makes you different may be the very thing that makes you powerful.